this is all the games that we've played on stream, with the exception of collab games. I did not put collab games here because I didn't think that was fair because they would all just go straight to the top. There were not a whole lot of games that I didn't like. Most games I feel like are gonna fall like in here. These are like the happy ones. These are the best streams ever. I'm not gonna put everything in this tier, even though I want to. Should we start with the game that started it all? Cult of the Lamb! Cult of the Lamb was a ton of fun. And you know what? I fully blame that as kind of how I grew when I first started out, because you can name your followers after chat people, and it was so much fun. The OST for Cult of the Lamb is so good. I know it's the very first game. I kind of want to put it up here just because of all the memories that went along with it. I think it kind of deserves it. This was one of the best times, the best streams. Not only was it the first game I ever streamed, but we had such a cute little community that kind of formed around that time. And it was such a great game to like play with friends, and you know, we all got to joke around about, you know, sacrificing our, you know, fellow viewers. It was a really fun time. So yeah, I'm gonna put this up here. I think Cult of the Lamb deserves it. Genshin Impact, I think, was probably like one of the second games I ever streamed. And every now and then I'll pull Genshin Impact out. There was a very small moment where I considered being a Genshin Impact VTuber, somebody who mostly streams Genshin. But the problem with Genshin is that it has so much story. And it's very hard for me to want to pay attention to the story and also talk to you guys at the same time. And also, I feel like I just kind of run out of things to do in Genshin. I'm gonna put it down here. It's one of those like relaxing games for me where I usually turn on Genshin and then I just go explore. And I don't really have to think about it. That's kind of what I like about Genshin. I think I might move it up here. I think it's fine up here, actually. It's okay. I think Genshin, for me, is a better off-stream game, but I need, like, a goal when I'm playing Genshin, you know? Otherwise, I don't really know what to do with it. Maybe we've renamed this to just, fine. And let me put Genshin down here. I do like Genshin. I think it's a great game. I still play it offline every now and then, but I think it does deserve to be down here, especially if this is going to be the standard Graveyard Keeper. I wanted to like this game. It looks so fun. The humor is so witty and hilarious. I couldn't figure it out. We streamed one day of it and we streamed 2 hours because I could not figure out the crafting. It felt like a game that I had to keep the wiki open for, but I think it could be a really, really great game. The dialogue is hilarious. The jokes are on point. I wanted to love this game. So I played like exactly 2 hours of this game, and then I think we swapped to Cult of the Lamb because I couldn't figure it out. Bastion. I think Bastion deserves to go up here. I really, really liked Bastion. The story was really amazing. The gameplay was really fun. This was the second roguelike I've ever played, Cult of the Lamb being the very first one. The jokes about like falling off the edge were amazing. One thing I really appreciated about Bastion was how short it was. I found that like games that I can stream in like 2 or 3 sittings, they tend to be some of my favorites because it means that we spend a good amount of time with the game, we get to know it, and then we get to, you know, move on to other things. Supergiant is your favorite indie company? They're incredible. I've really liked all the games that I've played of them so far. For those of you who were around when I was doing my Hades streams, Friendly was the one that helped me come up with builds so that I could actually beat the game, because I struggled a lot with Hades. I really liked Hades. I am gonna put Hades in the middle. This is not to be like, oh, I didn't enjoy them. This is gonna be like the solid. Most of our games I think are gonna fall in here. Hades was good. I think Hades probably would have been higher because I love the story, I love the characters, I love everything about Hades. The only reason it's falling in good is because I didn't technically finish it. I beat the last boss, and then I found out that I had to beat him 10 more times, and I stopped playing the game. I'm not very good at these kinds of games, and so I was just proud about being able to beat it once. But I do really like Hades. I think Hades is incredible, and when the second game comes out, you can bet we're gonna be playing it. It's gonna be so fun. Fusion. I think I am gonna have to put Pokemon Fusion here. I liked it at first. My problems with the game were mostly that the fusions were so expensive, and then it was very, very grindy. I had to do a lot of grinding off screen in order to level my Pokemon up. And I know you guys have told me that there are patches that make that easier, so that is really nice. And I do think it's really funny, and the fusions are hilarious, but I kind of wish that they had made the fusions a bit easier and that they weren't tied to items that you had to buy. I ended up having to put it down. So unfortunately, I think Fusion goes here. I don't think it's a bad game. I do think it does a lot of fun. And I think if I revisited it, I would have more fun because there are patches that have come out and they made it a bit easier. And there are items you can get and stuff. But yeah, Pokemon Scarlet. I really loved this game. I really want to put this up here because I adored Scarlet, but I feel like I'm gonna put every game up here. Nope, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Scarlet deserves to be up there. Scarlet was amazing. I thought Scarlet was a blast. It's just such a fun game. Ah, amazing. Enough said. Fire Emblem Engage. I'm gonna put this here. I enjoyed the game. And it was fun, but we didn't end up finishing it because there just wasn't a whole lot of interest in it. I noticed numbers were down, people weren't really chatting, it was a lot of story. It just didn't feel like people were having as good of a time with it. I decided to focus on other games that we were playing, which was Elden Ring. I kind of want to put Elden Ring up here. We played Elden Ring for almost 5 or 6 months. I met so many new people playing Elden Ring, made so many new friends. So many of you guys found me when I was playing Elden Ring. I think Elden Ring deserves to be up here. I think it's a solid best stream. I might even go so far as to say it's probably the best. I'm not gonna order these like in order, but I think Elden Ring kind of started off everything. So we have the game that actually started it, and then we have the game that kind of caused everything to blow up. Some of my funniest clips are Elden Ring clips. It was just such a great game. I really loved it. All right, Lost Ember. I kind of want to put Lost Ember up here for the same reason that I put Bastion up here. It was a very cute little game that I was able to complete in about 2 to 3 streams. The story was really adorable. It was such a cute game. This was also our New Year's stream, which if you guys were around for the Q&A, the New Year's stream was actually tied with my favorite stream, the birthday stream. So I just have a lot of really fun memories of Lost Ember. I think it's a really sweet game. It being tied to that New Year's Day stream where we just spent some time just chatting and going over our hopes and wishes for the year, it made it really special. Garden Inn. I'm gonna put Garden Inn at good. I do like Garden Inn a lot. We only played it once, but the thing about Garden Inn is I thought it was gonna be pretty hands-on, and it is not. It is a game about waiting, and I didn't know that. And so Garden Inn ended up being a just chatting stream. It was like the very first unplanned just chatting stream that we ever did. And after that, it made me a lot more comfortable to do just chatting streams, and now here we are. We're over 3 hours into a just chatting stream. Good memories from Garden Inn. It was a really cute game. Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna put Breath of the Wild at good. I really liked Breath of the Wild. I had already played Breath of the Wild when I played it on stream. When we were playing Breath of the Wild, this was because we got the announcement that Tears of the Kingdom was coming out. I told myself, you know what? It'd be kind of fun to beat Breath of the Wild before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. And so we blitzed through that game. We completed it in 40 hours, which is pretty dang impressive for Breath of the Wild. It's a pretty big game. Since I had played it before and I had beaten it before, I knew where everything was. We were able to zip through it. It was still a good time because Zelda is always a good time. Love Zelda games. And yeah, it was a really good game. We ended up beating it, I think like the day before Tears of the Kingdom came out, so it was perfect. Ultimate Custom Night. You know what? I actually really liked this. I was so terrified. I am so bad at horror games. So incredibly bad. I was so scared. I remember when this got redeemed, I was like, okay, but maybe only an hour. And then we got into it. I think I ended up playing it for like 3 or 4 hours. It was so much fun. I got my blanket. We were cozy. It was a good time. No, this one was a really good one. I am gonna put it in good because again, want to try to keep things balanced in the middle. But this was a lot of fun, and it made me realize that if I have you guys around, I can play scary games. I'll still get scared, but I can play scary games. Honkai Impact. I'm gonna put this one here. It was interesting. I liked the characters. I think I need to get farther to like actually get a sense of the story. But I did end up putting it down. I did get really lucky, and I ended up pulling the character that I wanted on my very first 10 pull. And so I felt a little bad because I had insane streamer luck. But I don't know, I couldn't get as into it as I wanted to. If I do go back, I want to get through more of the story. I think one of the next games we played was Hellblade. You know what? We played Hellblade during the very, very first 12-hour stream I ever did. It was a lot of fun, but you know, I might put it here just because Hellblade did not want to work. It was so pixely. It was incredibly fun, so I kind of want to put it up here, but the quality was so bad. This Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. I thought it would be funny to play Turnip Boy on tax day, but we were doing our subathon on tax day. I think this was like a little bit before my birthday. Let's put Turnip Boy in good. Turnip Boy was very cute. I think it was just one stream. It was very quick. I had actually played Turnip Boy before, but it was before I started streaming, and so I thought it'd be kind of fun to, you know, go through and play Turnip Boy with you guys. We actually had somebody come in during the stream who was friends with the person who made Turnip Boy. So that was kind of cool. It's a really fun little game, and I really enjoyed it. Whenever the second game comes out, I think we're gonna be playing that as well. It's gonna be fun. Diablo 4. Meh. The problem with Diablo 4 is that it does not like VTube Studio. So I had to be a PNG tuber, and while I think PNG tubers are lovely, I really like using my models. I have these models for a reason. I like being able to use them. The problem with Diablo 4 is that it's Diablo 4. That is also true. To be fair, we were playing it like right when it came out, which was probably when it was at its best. Yeah, it's a little bit worse now, and by a little bit I mean a lot of bit worse now. Dark Souls! I'm gonna put Dark Souls up here. I really like Dark Souls a lot, even though the Nameless King is stinky. This is also what we did for our birthday subathon, back when we were doing our birthday streams, and that was some of the most fun times I've had while streaming. I think that was the first time I've cried on stream, was when we were playing Dark Souls. Because you guys made this sweetest little card that had all your guys' little messages and stuff, and it made me cry on stream. Happy tears, of course. I still think that's like one of my most like heartwarming memories of streaming with you guys. Dark Souls does make people cry. True. And then I turned around and I cried because the boss was beating me up. All right, Skyrim. We have played Skyrim twice on stream. Both of those times, they were silly meme runs, so they were very goofy. The first time we played it was for our Valentine's Day stream. That Valentine's Day stream was one of my favorites. It was so incredibly funny. The second run was a hardcore, like legendary Skyrim playthrough. Every time we died, we downloaded a mod. It ended up breaking my game for several months, but I think it was worth it. It was a lot of fun. So I'm gonna solidly put Skyrim up here. It was a lot of fun. We did a lot of silly things. It was really goofy. Fae Farm. I'm gonna put it in good. They ended up being mostly just chatting streams. I adore the game. The game is super cute. 10 out of 10. I think Eastshade also goes here. The only sad thing about Eastshade was I don't think the stream did it justice. We had to lower our graphics quite a bit, and then it still was a tad pixely, but it was a very pretty game. Actually, you know what? The whole point of the game was that it was pretty though, and it was pixely, so maybe it goes down here. All right, Helltaker. Maybe it goes here. This was another really fun one. It was just 2 streams, very quick. Very cute. The levels were a ton of fun. The characters were so incredibly cute. Here's a good spot for it for now. Honkai Star Rail! Honky Donkey Star Rail! I'm gonna put it in fine for the same reason that Genshin is in fine. It is a fun game. I love Star Rail. It's not a game I can see myself streaming a ton. And I did only actually do 1 stream of Star Rail, and then I kind of, you know, started playing on my own. Tears of the Kingdom! I want to say good. I really like Tears of the Kingdom. It was a great game. Loved it to death. But yes, it was more of a just chatting game. All right, Jump King. I'm also gonna put Jump King in good. I think it was hilarious, and I do actually want to go back to Jump King eventually. But for now, we're gonna put it here. Sticky Business can also probably hop up here. It was very cute being able to design stickers with you guys, but it was also kind of just a, you know, a just chatting stream. It was cute. It was cute. I loved it. We did 1 Minecraft stream. We were starting up a hardcore world. I'm really bad at Minecraft hardcore, but it was a good time. I think we all had fun. Pokemon Snap. I'm gonna say that was really good. We didn't get to do the extra maps like I thought we were gonna do, but I did finish the game, and I did see a map that, you know, I thought it was a new map. Turns out it was just a map I hadn't unlocked. It's fine. Lakeberg Legacies. I really liked this game. I think I'm gonna put it in good though, because I don't actually know what we did during it. But it was really cute. And I remember I had a really cute outfit too. My outfit was on point. I think the reason we're going a little bit faster for a lot of these is because a lot of these were like one-off games that I played like once on stream, and they were good. Sticky Business was good. Pokemon Snap was good. Lakeberg Legacies, you know, good. Jump King, good. Minecraft, good. Helltaker, I want to move Helltaker up. Helltaker was good. Little Misfortune. I kind of want to put Little Misfortune up here just because it was so incredibly cute. And I think that was another one of those streams where I think we finished it in a day. It was a good time. Mushroom Wars was here. The insanity that was this game. I was not expecting this game to be so crazy. I'm gonna put World of Warcraft here, not because I think it's a bad game, mostly just because I don't know if it's a great streaming game. Chilla's Coffee! Oh, this stream is terrifying. I'm gonna put this here. It was amazing. It was a very good game. It hit a little too close to home, but not in a bad way. It was really good, but oh my gosh, this was terrifying. This scared the pants off me. Ultimate Custom Night told me that I can do hard things, and Chilla's Night was those hard things. There were times where I like had to hide behind my hands and have chat tell me what to do because I was so terrified. I could not move. And the very last game, XCOM! I think I'm gonna put XCOM in good. I think the reason I'm gonna put it in good is just because it has taken a while to get through, and there are other games that I've been wanting to play. But we do have a very fun time every single time we play XCOM. I love XCOM equals I love sending chat to their desks. Exactly. You know, you guys don't mind. It's fine. Look at our list. I think this looks good. I don't really feel like anything really has to move. Thank you guys so much again for being here. You guys have made this anniversary really memorable, and I'm really appreciative to everybody who, you know, came by, decided to spend some time with me, this little old Faye. It was really great having y'all.